Hello everyone and welcome to Men's Life Roulette. Today in this video we'll learn about a strategy with the red and two column that are first and second column. So you have to put your bets 1 unit here, 1 unit here and 1 unit here. Total you bet 3 units and you will cover this section of the table entirely and also all the red numbers from this third column. So the total winning number and losing number are all the number from this third column are your losing number. Also 0 is also a losing number. So the total losing number will be 13 and winning numbers are all the red numbers from this table. This section first and second column, these are 10 red number. You will own only at those 10 numbers, but whenever you win 4 unit, and whenever you lose 1 unit at all the 8 red numbers which are in third dozen. These are the numbers where you lose only 1 unit, and only at these 4 black numbers from this third column you will lose 3 units. 3 units at 4 number. So this is the arrangement. And what about the bet progression? So whenever you lose, as usual, you have to increase the bets of 1 unit at all 3 positions. Whenever you lose, just add 1 unit to all 3 positions. This is the key of this strategy. So and for this strategy you need to have at least $1,000 bankroll. 700 or 800 will be fine, and 10,000 will be great. And you have to play your bets at $10 bets. You will arrange or you can manage your bets according to the size of your bankroll. You have a smaller bankroll and your board or the table permits, then you can go with the $5 or $2 bets. That depends upon your bankroll and also your risk taking ability. So for this strategy, if you play with $10 bets, your target should be $50 for every cycle. This is quite important. So let's see how we can achieve the target. And once you achieve the target of $50, what you need to do is you have to move back to basic $10 at 3 position, or one at red, one at first, and one at second column. So one more thing, whenever a black number from this section of first and second column will hit, you will not lose anything. So, and one more thing, whenever a losing number from this section and 0, these are the losing number. Whenever you lose by a red number, there are 8 red number. Whenever you lose by all those 8 red number, you lose only 1 unit. That means you don't need to increase your bets. You just simply play with the bets whatever with the previous spin, and increase the bets only when you lose with those 5 numbers, all the black number from third dozen or third column, and with 0. So at this 5 position, if you lose by this 5 position, then only you have to add 1 unit to all 3 position of your battings. So let's start the game and see how it's profitable in actual practice. So you can see my bankroll up here is $1,000. I will play with $10 bets and my target is $50. This is quite clear. So I have to play up to I hit the bankroll up to $1,050. So let's start the game. 1 unit at red, 1 unit at first line or first column, and 1 unit or $10 at second column, and play. It's a red number, so we lose at a red number from third column, but we don't need to increase the bets, as we have lose only $10 out of our $30 bets. So just rebet with the same betting arrangement and play. It's number 4. though it's a black number, but we haven't lose anything. So again, we don't need to do anything. We just rebets and play. You only need to increase your bets when you lose with those four black number from third column, and also uh, with number 0. So last win was a 25 and we win here. So what we need to do is just rebets and play. Again, it's a 24, a losing number from black and losing number from third column. So this time we need to increase our bets of 1 unit at all three positions. This is quite important. Always you have to increase the bets to recover your losses. After every losses with a black number from third column, you have to increase the bets to recover the losses. So last spin was not a loss, though it was a black number, so we just rebets and play. This strategy or this system will take several spin, more than 10, 12, 14 or even 20 spin to give you the profit. But the benefit of the strategy is that this strategy has very low risk, and it will helps you to get your target without having so much risk on the table of losing all your money from this table. So again, it's a losing number, but not a black losing number from third column. So we just rebets and play. It's number 7, a winning number. So what we need to do is again just rebets and play. Again, number 9, a losing number from third column, but not a black number. So we just don't need to increase the bets. We just rebets and play. It's number 25, a winning number. So just rebets and play. Remember one thing, you only increase the bets when you lose by a black number from third column or 0. So again a black number but not a losing number. So again just rebets and play. This will take several spin to give you the profit, but one thing is sure, you will definitely able to achieve your target with this strategy. So again the same number 2, so just rebets and play. Again number 4, a black number but not a losing number, so just simply rebets and play. It's number 32, a winning number. Now you can see the bank row over here. It's a $1,060. We have started the game with $1,000 and have a target with a $50, but actually we make a profit of $60. So my first cycle of target of $50 have been achieved. So now I will go for another cycle for another $50. That means I have to play now with for a bankroll of $1,110 with this same strategy, same position and same betting amount. But now as I completed the first unit of first cycle of betting, I will start from $10 at 3 position or 1 unit. Actually you can take it as a unit instead of dollar, because your units and my units should be different according to your bankroll and minimum permissible bets on your table. So again just start. It's number 6, a losing number. So what you need to do is just rebets, add one more unit to all 3 positions and play. It's number 34. This time I win here. So again just rebets and play. We have a 24 number covered where we actually don't lose anything. We will lose at only 13 numbers. That too also at only four number or five number including zero, we will lose all our bets amount. So at only with the loss of that four black number from third column and number zero, you have to increase the bets, and you have to play with that high amounts of bet until you achieve your target. So last spin was number three, a losing number, but not a black losing number from third column. So just rebets and play. It's number zero. That's what I'm telling. Zero is also a losing number. So this time I will just rebets, add one more unit and play. Increasing the unit after losses or big losses is quite necessary, not important. It's necessary because by increasing the amount or your bets amount, you will achieve the target or recover the losses and also achieve the target quite easily and quickly. So my last number was again a losing number, but not the black number from third column or not a zero. So I will just rebet with the same last betting amount and play. It's number 34, again a winning number. So my last spin was though a winning number, but I haven't achieved the target of $1,110. That's why I'll go with that same high bets amount and play. Once you have increased the bets amount, you have to stay with that until you achieve the target. So it's number 31, a black number, but not a losing number. So just rebets and play. It's again the same black number which doesn't have any losses or any profit. So just rebets and play. It's number 27, a red number from top column. As it's a losing number, but still we are not going to increase the bets because it's not a black number or number zero from top column. It's number 30, again we lose, but again we don't need to increase the bets. Just rebets and play. It's number 19, this time it's a winning number. So again we don't need to increase the bets, just rebets and play. The strategy is quite simple. We have just reduced the number of position where you win and where you lose. Again in the winning position. So what we have done with this strategy is that we have just reduced those numbers where you will not lose or not gain any profit. We have just neutralized all those numbers by our bets arrangement, so that we will only win at those 10 red numbers and lose at only these 13 numbers, and only at 5 numbers we will lose all our betting amount. So this is important for this strategy. So I just rebets and play. Last spin was a 25, a winning number, so I haven't, and it is not necessary to increase the bets amount, just rebet with the high bets amount and play. So this time also it's a black number but not a losing number, so just rebets with that same amount and play. It's number 17, again the same, so just rebets and play. It's number 12, a losing number but not the black losing number, so we don't need to increase anything over here. We just rebets and play. You can see a very small amounts of from my bankroll has been used, so the risk is quite low in this strategy. So this time again the same, so just rebets and play. It's 28, again a black number but not a losing number, so just rebets and play. Same here. I told you earlier that this strategy will take several spin to give you a target. Sometimes it may take 15, sometimes it may take 20 spin, but definitely this strategy is quite efficient to give you the target you are hunting for. Again, number 31. So series of black numbers, but we are not losing or not winning anything. So just rebets and play. It's number 7, a winning number over here. So what we need to do is just rebet and play. It's number 16, and this time also we win. Now you can see from bankroll. After so many spin, I achieved the target again. My target was to hit $1,110, but I actually make $1,140. So this is the strategy which you can use to make profit from roulette table. Before ending the video, let me tell you again, you have to put your bets only at 3 positions, that is at red, at first column and second column, so that you will not lose anything, at least from this section of the table. You will lose only at these 13 numbers, 12 number from top column and including 0, and you will lose the complete bets amount only at this 4 position at number 0. So whenever you lose with these 5 numbers, you need to increase the bets up 1 unit, or you are playing with $10, then increase $10 at all 3 position, and in all other spin you just play with that same bets amount as your previous bets until you achieve your target. So this strategy is quite good and very simple to use in your roulette table. So friends, thanks for this video, and if you have any other strategy which can give you or gives a profit in roulette, then please do share with me so that I can also develop my strategy over your strategy. So thanks for watching.